Todo bugado. Fala, jovens. Fala aí, Drum, beleza, meu? Deixa eu mexer nessa bagaça que tá tudo bagunçado, velho. É que eu tenho que ir lá no primeiro menu, velho? Habilidade. Dificuldade lendária aí, ó, pra quem duvida. Eu acho que é lá no começo, hein, cara. Estranhaço. Viu que tá bugado, velho, essa tela. Foi o seguinte, vamos sair. Se ele desbuga. Ui, aquilo, meu amigo. Continuar novo carregador. E aqui, cara. Nossa. Vamos ver se eu consigo mexer nessa bagaça aqui, cara. Melou tudo, né? Deixa eu ver. Vamos sair. E aí? Estão me ouvindo bem? Como tá o áudio do game aí? Me deem feedback aí. Caramba, eu queria continuar. Me parece que o áudio tá legal e a música, né? Parece que o bug também deixou de acontecer.
Come to Dragon's
para
Reach
ligar.
to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
O Yar disse que tinha um projeto do qual precisava de ajuda.
The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my
Investigação
research.
sobre os dragões.
Yes. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
O cara não sabe nada, na verdade, né?
Ah, no mere
Tem hora que tá em
brute,
português, tem hora
mercenary,
que tá
but
em
a
inglês.
thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Você pode dizer algo sobre o túmulo das cataratas fúnebres?
An old tomb built by the ancient. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there.
Perto do
It's near
Riverwood,
Riverwood, a miserable little. I'm
I'm
sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Como você sabe que esse tabuleiro de pedra está no túmulo das cataratas fúnebres?
Must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard, but not anymore. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were many of the details are lost, but it's. Oh no! Why? This very palace was built by one of Balgruf's.
Você é o único feiticeiro em White.
That reminds me. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me?
Entregarei o sai de gelo para você.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Onde eu posso aprender sobre mágica?
Prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much. I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the
Uma hora depois.
He's faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I
ficou alto, ficou muito alto aí, não?
Probably not.
Qualquer coisa eu diminuo aí.
As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the order. Now, of course, Jarl Balgruuf. What are you still doing here? The Jarl. Sadly, no. Perhaps I'm here. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
What have you got for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Livros. Clairvoyance. Calma, chamas, congelamento, patronate. É cheio de livro, vou começar a roubar esse cara aqui. Expulsar morto-vivo inferior. Flecha de relâmpago. Machado de batalha vinculado. Esqueci esse negócio, esses feitiços aqui, eles de conjuração são um dos melhores que tem, né? Que? Stick where it strikes. Proteção inabalável. Caramba, o cara tem todos os livros. Antigamente não era assim, né, não? Tomo de feitiço. Eu acho que são feitiços iniciais. Ah, sim, né? Manuscritos? Um scroll, né? Que nem... Enfim. Túnica de novato da alteração. Tá, vamos ver se...
I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Encantador arcano. O que eu tenho aqui pra desencantar? Aí o cara zoou, né? Meus itens melhores aqui de magia.
The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember? So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Nossa, tem um choro de dinheiro, né? É, vestuário. Túnica. Nossa, tem nada, né, velho?
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Já viram nós, né? Show Goraf. Tá fazendo mago? Não, mano. Aqui no começo ali do... No começo ali do coisa... Do coisa... Assim, eu tô jogando na dificuldade lendária ali. Pô, não dá, mano, pra bater nos caras, velho. Não dá pra bater nos caras, velho. Foi pra fora? Pô, aquela missão que você entra na... Você entra na caverna lá com um Stormcloak lá, sabe? Tem que jogar do covarde mode. É, fazer o quê? Comer uns negócios aqui. Pegar as coisas tudo do... Tudo do... Ih, caramba, sentar. Tudo Yaur aqui. Vender, fazer dinheiro e ganhar speed. Fine shoes, botas luxuosas. Será que o Farengar compra essas coisas lá toda? Isso aqui dá pouco dinheiro, né? Pelo menos dá. Dá essas comidas aqui, ó. Vinha. Ó, tem um livro no chão. Torta de Chaurus, tá escrito ali? É isso? Vou arrumar aqui, né? Com toda a delicadeza, né? comer carne de cavalo ali mesmo, velho. Carne de cachorro, velho. Aí. Legal. Fartura, né? Rolo de papel sem querer. Espeto? Que a gente consegue fazer aquele caldo de alface, é isso? Alface e maçã. Nossa. Acabar de o que? Alface? Ah, mano, tinha que dar aquele... essa poção disso. Foi legal, não tinha visto ele girar. Mamute steak. Paizão, tostado. Sopa de batata. Sopa de repolho, tomate. Tudo vai sal, velho? Não vai. Era sal que o Farengar tava querendo, não era? Começou, né? O Zé Lute, né? Breve história do Império. Pegar as coisas dos criados, né? Eles têm bastante já, né? Nossa, tô pesado só desses lixos. Ah, não, tem que deixar coisa aqui. Guardar.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Cadê? Diversos. Dessais de gelo. Cadê? Para a Arcádia, fale com o visite o relicário de Azura, fale com o Aventos Arentino, mate o líder. Garra de ouro, recupera a garra de ouro. Pedra do dragão.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither... What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving... So, you wish to master the arcane arts.
Pra ele agora. O que ele compra?
I don't know if you've heard, but Jarl Balgruf said my work is a priority, which means you should be on your way.
Os companheiros? Wulfrad, né? Machado que o próprio Esgramor usou quando liderou os 500.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet wood.
And deserve our praise you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the 8 became 9, you walked among us straight now.
Yes, I'll go. We'll leave immediately.
Just us against the dragon. Is that it?
Can't afford to send anyone else. You don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye on the safety of the town's attack.
Barra de ferro e barra de corindon. Nossa.
Dragon by yourself.
Mas essa, né? Descendo aqui. Só de um companion, né? Será que me ajuda já? Here left.
Yes, Sarah? Balgruf and I share a battle
Essa aqui é a
bond.
do
We met as youth
protetora
and
do
forged
Jarl.
our friendship in the fires of war.
Que é o boteco daqui mesmo? É aqui, né? Não.
Come to Olava for a reading, did you? Sorry, Pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
Não é boteco, é a hospedagem, né? Onde que é mesmo, velho? Não lembro. Onde que é, Nando, que eu acho aquela que quer descer a porrada lá? Você viu que eu vou tomar um pau aqui, né? Não vai dar nem certo isso aqui. No bar. Mas onde que é o bar? Utgard. Alguma coisa assim, é. Eu não lembro de que é o bar, velho. É fora? Não é fora, né? Na praça? Cadê os cajitos? Fora dos portões, né? Os caras saíram daqui. Conjuração. Conjuro familiar. Raise zombie? Não. Vai ser restauração. Cura. Ele vem comigo? Cadê? Ah, caramba, mas foi muito juvena também, né? Tem que ganhar dela no soco então, mas aqui eu vou tomar um pau, não. No lendário não vai dar, não. É conjuração. É esse cara que eu quero. Será que eu tenho moedinha pra fazer esse cara?
Need a ride?
Fala aí, filho.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Fala aí.
My carriage is the same. Where do you want to go?
Dawnstar, Falco Reef, Markarth, Solitude, 20 golds.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Ai, mas já tô já. Ah, tá. Cadê?
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Um ataque de poder bem sucedido sempre romperá o bloqueio do adversário, causando um desequilíbrio. Quando se ataca forte, né? Essa espada eu não lembro dela. Oh, tem dragão ali? É suave. Vitória 20.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work
Nossa, nem falou nada.
Some say I got my position because my cousin's the emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding.
Esse aqui é aquele escudo que pega... absorve poder, né? Solitude. Dourado. Ah, eles vão...
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay
cortar
there
o cara
until your
ou
mother.
cortar a cabeça dele, né?
You betrayed us!
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that
Get
betrayed his high
on with
king.
it!
Best she know now, Advar.
They're all hard, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. But by opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Nossa. Cara, esse carrasco vai ficar olhando pra mim aqui, tá viajando, né?
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Virar aqui pra friendly fire, friendly, por quê? Family friendly, né? Vai, mano, pula.
What do you need?
Não. Ah, é de mulher pro cara, né?
Some gate guard you were!
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
O cara tem um amuleto. Pronto. O morto não precisa disso, né?
New in town, right? Place to sleep. Head over to the main ski.
Isso aqui é do cara nem esfriou no chão, né? Se não tá vermelhinho, pode fazer, né? Aqui é a mulher das poções, né? Não lembrava dessa lâmpada
Yes?
rosa aqui não.
I've got some salmon to sell.
Tá com um erro de gráfico,
You
né?
know
pelo
you can
jeito.
afford a septim or two.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
As crianças viu a decapitação também aí, com a moça, né?
Keep the cold at bay.
Hey,
with
catch your
fresh
fish.
wine.
I'm not playing with you, Kide. You
The
play
finest
me.
fish here. Caught daily.
Pardon me.
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Net
I've got all
bonus.
sorts of errands. You were there for Rogvir's execution. Most people head over to the Winking. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his dam's insurrection. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for
Parece que a
Rogvir.
mulher tá diferente, não sei se é
And
o
my
já
aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter.
coisa gráfica, né? Não?
You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape
Não tá?
solitude.
Não tá diferente?
Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. People
Olha
to
a cara
see and
dela.
places to go, huh?
Não era assim,
Later
né?
then. Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's
Dorn.
selling me short.
Fancy robes.
Parece orgulhoso de ser um bardo.
And why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics. The person who writes it. Farewell, stranger.
Dervening.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
A carta da Disney. Vai ganhar Bless, né?
Oh, thank you. Divine's
Dom da
bless your
caridade
kind
adicionado.
heart. My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his... Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation.
Parece pouca coisa mais
It's been so
polida.
many years.
É.
Won't you
Tá
please help?
diferente, né, mano?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. No. Oh, and you'll need the hippo. It's very important.
Mind of
No
Madness.
entering Pelagius's wing
Carta
without that.
loucão, hein?
Oh, you just don't understand. Without his... Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to it. He stays in the... But I hear the maids, Una and Erd. He is a great man, but one rarely praised. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me
Tá
like
com um
this.
jeito de tá falando merda, né? Tem que jogar The Witcher 1, fi. Ixi, mano. Pior que eu não joguei The Witcher 1, né? Nem o 2, né? Uma boa ideia, mano. Boa ideia. Pelo menos já, né? Um jogo novo, né? Full novo, né? Eu já
I'm a little
acabei,
busy
né?
at the moment. I've got all sorts
Eu
of
nem
errands.
falei que a mulher tá falando merda, né? Só que se eu jogar um, ó. Você vai ficar à noite. Bits and Pieces. Loja de variedades. Saiba.
Baron said you got here just before the Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Tori... Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that.
need to leave. Mas você terminou o jogo inteiro?
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Nossa, olho de águia. Então, cara. Jogar um, depois jogar o 2. Ué. Tarine.
Why, hello.
Ah, essa mulher aqui é de
Here to buy.
roupinha, né?
If you have to ask the price,
É
you
a
might be in the
alfaiate,
wrong
sei lá.
store. It's not an insult. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Look silly! As if you could look any sillier than you do now.
Folgada pra caramba. Endery. Isso aqui é High Elf, né?
Delight. Another charming customer.
Bad
It is
day.
when my customers waste time chatting and not buying. Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business.
Uma borboleta brilhante. Ah, zoou, né? Trollou.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Vem com o pai. Mata a águia.
A coin or two for a veteran?
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo. Armas.
It's not much to ask.
É bola, né? Qual que é? Quadrada? É. Cadê a tal da... Bichinho novo? Essa bagulho vai ficar trolando aí. Você tá se trolando?
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Cadê a águia?
Be careful.
Cadê que tá voando baixo? Como é que tá voando baixo?
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
O ruim é se ela cair fora do alcance. Oh, joguei no ponto futuro e não aceitou. Ai, cara, mas você foi pra onde? Foi mal, hein? Agora vai. Errou! Aí, mano. 20 flechas só. Muito alto. Aí o cidadão andando sus toma a flecha da nuca. Aí se mereceu, né? Esse cara toma outra e mereceu, né? Isso aí não é, como diz, não é culpa minha, né? Deus que quis, né? Esse cara merecia muito morrer nessa hora, né? Mariposa Luna. velho. Olha. Ô louquinho.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work
Justifica
out.
os versos. Isso é o... Tipo, é os que eu falei? As baixas que é a guerra, né? Ter a guerra, né? Consegue salvar todos os peões. Caramba, ela voa diferente aqui. Aê, moleque! Agora é só achar aqui, né? Corpo.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
E agora? Pegando flores novo. No cemitério. Cadê a... Cadê a águia, mano?
Who among you can help me?
God might get nervous.
Ah, perdi, mano.
A man
Pelo jeito.
approaches with his weapon
Ah,
drawn.
aqui. Vou colocar lá no mercado, os caras vender. Vira comida, né? $15 flechas? Oh.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left. I bet the two of us were very alike. My sister Dija and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course not. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call
Ladronagem.
that?
Ladroagem.
I knew you looked like a clever. With the war, we have an interest. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But if its fire were to... What an interesting idea. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks... Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. I believe you know what needs to turn me in. A tragic and very, very profitable event.
É, o cara perdeu a linha?
I believe you know what needs to be done. Something about putting out a fire.
No lollygagging.
Legal! Bem louco! Empolgante!
So which are you?
Posso pegar? Não. Woodcutter Axe. Cara, o mundo é tão grande, velho, que você não sabe nem pra onde ir, mano.
I'd be a lot warmer, a lot happier.
Acho que eu vou visitar todas as cidades, né?
What is it?
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed.
Depois eu volto lá pra Whiterun e faço a missão do Farengar, né? Cinco horas já, velho.
I believe you know what needs to be done. Something about putting out a fire.
The winking skeever's got
Cadê
warm beds
o
and cold
carroceiro?
beef. You look like you could use both.
Tá lá embaixo, né? Assim. Fazenda de Cátula. Eu posso matar os bichos de poeira? Bicho alheio. Aqui só posso pegar ovos. Olha no mapa, passou pelo cara. Ah não, sei, já vi ele lá. Eu só desci ali um pouco. Eita! Só desci um pouco ali. Ué? Ah, tá com bug, mano. Achei estranho aquela lâmpada lá. A lâmpada com aquela cor, ó, essa aqui tá com bug, ó. Só desci ali pra liberar no mapa o estábulo ali da mulher ali. Esse guarda que saiu do nada, hein, guarda?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Vou pra... Winterhold? Windhelm? Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. You mug the dads and you'll forget all about the long trip.
Vai logo lá para a cidade dos magos e faz a quest. É. Winterhold, né? Pegar aquele manto ultimate. Estábulos de Riften explorados. Tem uma fazenda ali também. Uma hacienda. Com gelo. Ô louco, tem que encostar quase, mano, na fazenda. O cara tá domesticando um boião, né? Será que ganha ponto? Ah. Yokona, né?
Staying safe, I hope.
Dark Elf. Cadê a cidade? Não.
Need a ride?
Okay.
Hold there.
What?
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Pra que serve o
For the
imposto?
privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Olha a lavoura dos outros pra vender pra eles ver. Mas isso aí eles pagam, é como se fosse por trabalho, sabia? Isso é normal ali no começo do jogo lá. A Rift tem a cidade dos ladrões, né?
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful.
You're a stranger here
The
too,
Thieves
huh?
Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since my travels have taken me from higher. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grim Sever. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. You see, Riften is my great. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be... Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. It's been difficult. I've taken the burden. Corruption, lies, and deceit. If it wasn't for Eren, it was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing, they represent the reason I'm here.
I've never
I can't
seen
just
the old
ignore
this
them,
upset about
Eren.
anything.
Beleza, cara.
Safe
I know.
travels.
É, o cara tá
I just
diferente,
don't
mano. Olha lá a
want
cara
you to
dele lá, ó.
leave.
Não era assim, né?
You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
É um detalhinho, né?
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? That's the wrong answer. Last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
Watch your ass.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
Folgadinho, meu.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back
Safira.
on time and for double the usual fee.
I know but how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would happen to it.
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college?
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Que ela mandou ali pra parecer com um robozão lá, né?
I can take you to any of the hold capital. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats?
Interessante que ele pelo menos colhe só depois que eu subo, né?
I hear there's whole
Ele cobra
countries
só
full
depois
of
que eu
them down
subo, né?
south.
Winterhold explorado.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
É o Winterhold mesmo, né?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go when it's done?
Winterhold belongs to Skyrim.
And what? You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold. Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't so I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top. Yeah, it was... I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused. Some line of... something about... What was I thinking? I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for... Fine, here you go. You get killed. But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth... Wasn't my... Options were in short supply. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading. Until next time.
If you're here for sightseeing, well, then you've seen the sights. Might as well head somewhere warmer.
Oddments.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Tá, me ajuda aí. Ajuda a tirar esse peso pouco
I
aqui,
do
moço.
what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything. If you're looking for Ranmir, I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. My brother's a good-for-nothing drunk. We'd have lost. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them
Another
treasures.
furtividade. 2000. Bordoado. Video. Copo. Goblet. Later. What?
Until next time.
250, preciso de... Tô livre 60. Luas silenciosas. Que? Tô com uma bacia ali? Quadrilha de pelágios. Que merda é essa, velho?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Faralda. Por que você está
I am
aqui?
here to assist those seeking the wisdom of... And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so... The more important question is, why are you here?
Nossa, então que lugar é este?
Oh. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages
Posso
and...
entrar no colégio?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Eu quero usar o poder de gelo e fogo para destruir quem se opor a mim. Desejo dobrar a vontade dos que me rodeiam. Quero desvendar os mistérios de Aéteres. Só quero ver como é por dentro.
Huh. Humor is often... But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter... A small test, if you will.
Acho que ambos sabemos que vou conseguir.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Então enfrentarei seu teste.
Excellent. Those invested in restoration magic find healing hands to be essential. Can you cast it on me? That would prove your skill.
Eu não tenho, moço. Não conheço feitiço.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
Ok, isso é pelo feitiço.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Cadê? A mulher me deu o livro. Ou posso já? Mãos curativas.
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college.
Mas só isso. Parabéns.
I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're
Depois que
inside,
você
you'll want to
dentro,
speak
você vai
with
querer falar
Mirabelle
com
Irvine, our
Mirabelle
master
Irvine.
wizard. Please, follow me.
Assistente mestre. Ah, ela tem que fazer um ticaracatica ali.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind us. The college lives on.
Ei, que isso?
No matter what, the college will endure.
Nem fiz nada pelo ficar em choque, né?
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
Ei, já era? Morreu? Mago Mega Blaster ali.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you... Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
E aí? Savos are.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear? Purpose? I should think itself. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. I've seen documents dating back. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in the great and unfortunate natural No one is sure. I know there are some who have blamed the Sea of Goat, Winter, the way the college survived. And so here, not all. Some risks must be. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
The Midden. Cara, que vai dar ruim isso aqui, né? Mesmo uns ratos. Coloquei comigo. Ali. Olha, rapaz. Deu um dibre. Armas. Ele sobe? Ice Rage. Ele não sobe aqui? Olha o tantinho de life que já. Nossa. Mão falsa, porra. E a mulher música só instigando pra ir, né? Cadê o cara? Ué, tá vendo, canalha? Quer atirar abaixado pra boostar o dano, mas ele tinha visto também, né? Só dá o boost de dano se ele não acerta. Ah, você fala o rate lá, né? Gelo, espírito de gelo lá, né? Queria pegar aquele balde ali. O que a mulher me deu aqui? College Boots em vez de botas imperiais. Novato da destruição. Mágica regenera 50% mais rápido.
Welcome to the college. Yes, just a brief
Eu adoraria dar uma volta.
Please follow me and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures,
Auditório
practice
principal para
sessions, and
palestras,
general
sessões
meetings.
práticas e assembleias
The
gerais.
Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that.
Fica as dependências do
While
Arquimago.
technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day
Portanto, eu
operations.
controlo as atividades
Now,
diárias.
if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
O Arquimago fica de bobeiraça ali, é?
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Entra antes dela ali.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Olha aí, esse cara aqui.
The chanting services
Sérgio
are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest
Tá cansado, hein,
of
tio?
The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Aqui. Aqui cada um tem um quartinho ali, né?
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Os elfos estão sempre meio cabreiro. Como que esses caras...
Be careful!
Mentir. Como que esses caras sobrevivem?
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Como é que eles conseguem uma grana, né? Fazer serviços pro Jarl de Whiterun, Winterhold, né? Arcanaio.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Orc.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of a... Disrupt my arc. Now, do you require assistance? Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Hundreds of years have gone into a mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going... As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever met. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. Assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Eu explorei muito pouco dessa cidade aí, né?
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Invocação de Azura.
Fight well.
Livro é baralho de piadas. A piada é charadas, né? É isso? You will slay me with a sword. O que é? O homem disse: se você mentir para mim, eu irei te matar com minha espada. Se você me disser a verdade, eu irei te matar com minha magia. O que você deve dizer para ficar vivo? Ele fala: você me matará com a espada. Lendas perdidas. Esse quarto do Arquimago aí tá cheio de coisa, né? Depois que você vira Arquimago ali... Tá cheio de coisa ali dentro, ali você pode fazer poções arcano.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you... I assure you that I shall be watching you. All of you. Very. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. I have many important... Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim.
Help Skyrim, você acha?
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for?
Décadas.
Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Segurança deve ser o mais importante.
Certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards.
Proteções ou feitiços que bloqueiam a magia.
Spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration?
Você conhece bem os feitiços de custódia? Não conheço nenhum tipo de proteção.
I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson.
Ok.
Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Oh. There, please, just opposite me. Don't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to... Over there, please. Just opposite me. Didn't want anyone else in the way.
Okay.
Now, you have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history.
Da magia ao longo da
The college
história.
has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarsal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
First lesson.
You know, this is what...
Berlina. Sapatinhos, cara.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Nords don't trust magic or those that use it. Made it difficult for me growing up.
I think my parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day I was born.
Vou salvar. Deixa pra próxima, né?
Jazargo will go wherever he can to learn more. Oblivion itself, if need be.
Still no word from your family?
No, and I'm not expecting any.
Really? That must be so nice. I came all the way to
Obrigado aí
Skyrim
por
just to
quem
get away from my
compareceu.
family's expectations.
Vamos. Vamos deixar pra próxima aí. E vai ter muito mais com certeza, porque Skyrim é imenso.
Well,
Né?
that's awkward.
Falou, valeu e é
Sorry to have
nóis.
brought it up.